The business that you have today is not the business that your father started 40 years ago, 42 years ago. It's a business that evolved, right? So your business identity wasn't decided in 1983 and now it's written in stone and it's today. Your business identity has changed. So it's important to, just acknowledge that and make those adjustments. It's being aware of it and doing it. Everybody runs into those things.
Oh,
Nobody is starting the business going, I'm going to do follow-ups this way, because you get into business, you learn, you move on, you evolve. But the key is, don't think it's going to get better unless you change something. And these are the kind of things that you can at least, if I'm saying something, if you're listening to this and I'm saying something, what I hope happens, if you thought that was right beforehand, you hear me say it again, it helps drive you forward to go, okay, this is worth trying. An example with that would be when we were our second year into Window Tint LA and we were growing greatly, and we were growing through Google Ads. Basically was our number. Google Ads and SEO. I happened to hear Gary Vee. This is when I started listening to Gary Vee, and I cannot forget him. Remember talking about his wine business, dad's wine business, and him running Google Ads, and him being one of the first to bid on wine keywords. And when they went up, him thinking they were too expensive and they were still so cheap. And his biggest regret was that he didn't put more money into Google Ads, all of it, because he was like, I did dump money into Google Ads, but I still did this. I still did that. I still did this. And in retrospect, when I was thinking that was expensive, it was still cheap. I should have gone all in. And at that moment, what I was thinking was, we're doing good on Google Ads. We're going to hit $1 million this year. $1 million businesses run ads on TV. $1 million businesses go on the radio. $1 million businesses have a jingle. This was my thought. And Gary Vee said, I wish I would have gone on ads. Where I said, I hear you, Gary. And we didn't go down the TV. We said, let's see what happens if we go more into Google, more into Google, more into Google, and more into Yelp, because they were at the time Yelp, and more for organic. And he took something that was in my head and said, I'm going to confirm it for you. I'm going to give you the confidence to do it. And I think that's why these podcasts are so important. It's not about like, oh, I would run a perfect tint business. If I'm running a tint business for the next year, we could sit down here and you guys could tell me all the things that I'm missing, and I'll agree with you because it's true. That's the reality of life. But I think what's so valuable about these events, whether it be Autofilm Mastery, whether it be this, WFCT, and so on, SEMA, is getting together and understanding, oh, these are common interests, this is common issues. I'm not broken. These are solutions. This is a possible solution that he's doing or he believes in, and so on, and moving. That's business. Business today will not be the same 2 years from now as a macro, right? Or even as a micro. There will be changes. So you have to change.
No, yeah, that was like the first.
But not change too much that you never get in a routine. That's the other side, because people get addicted to changing.